Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Saturday Skate Sesh podcast, episode 1. It's kind of like a little pilot episode. Just have this on, like in the background. So, whatever you're doing, maybe you're just bored, and you want to watch a guy hit skate clips for an hour while he yaps. I don't fucking know. I appreciate a subscribe. And, yeah. Anyways, today's topic and episode is going to be about Star Wars. I know. Pretty sad. It's gonna be our first topic. Shitty Star Wars. Nerdy ass Star Wars. I mean, seriously. How has Star Wars fallen from grace? It's been a rough fall. Kind of like that. That was actually the definition of what Star Wars has been in the past 20 years I've been alive. That right there just sums it up. You know, it looks good, uphill, and then, just complete straight disaster since, like, I don't know, peaked in the 80s, then went downhill, peaked with Revenge of the Sith and Clone Wars, and then we're downhill again. I mean, like, what are we doing? Why does the Acolyte exist as a product? Why does, like, how come Andor is supposed to be the best Star Wars thing since the Clone Wars, but I just don't care to watch it? I mean, really. I've started asking myself these questions. Because what the fuck are we doing? When your product is so shit that people just get turned off by anything new that comes from it. And then I hear they're making a Mandalorian Baby Yoda movie. They're making another sequel trilogy. And sadly, it's not retconning the shitty first sequel trilogy they did. Kind of like that. This is kind of where we're at right now, running into the side of cars. This is what Star Wars become. It's getting fucking depressing out here. I mean, really, why would I ever try to watch Star Wars at this point if it's not anything I haven't already seen and just want to rediscover and just rewatch for a good time, I mean, the only sequel movie I can actually tolerate is The Force Awakens, and that's just a soft reboot of A New Hope. I mean, if you look at the story beats, it's exactly the same. Not only is it the exact same story beats, but some of the character, like, besides Finn, some of the character arcs are also the exact, like, not character arcs, but the characters are just exactly the same. I mean, Rey in A Force Awakens is literally just female Luke Skywalker. Like, that's her entire thing. Don't even get me started. Then in The Last Jedi, actually, yeah, I am gonna get started. And then in The Last Jedi, they have us that her parents are nobodies, which is a great plot point. One of the few plot points I actually like from that movie, where her parents are fucking nobodies. Like, they're like, Kylo Ren is right. They sold her for drug money, they sold her for alcohol money. But instead we get fucking, no, her parents were trying to protect her from the big bad man Palpatine, who's back. But the only way that you can figure out that he's back is if you looked at a one-off comic from fucking 2006. I mean, what the fuck are we doing here? Like, the only way we see the Krabby Patty secret formula is if we buy a comic. How the fuck did he come back? They don't explain it in the movie. You legit have to have. First off, the comic that I'm even talking about isn't even canon. It's in fucking Legends continuity. The continuity that they fucking separated. Like, I don't even know what the fuck, like, how to explain this shit. The only reason it's in Legends is because they fucking retconned it. and threw it in Legends, along with the Force Unleashed, because they wanted to tell their new stories. And like, bro, why is it in Legends? There has no reason. If you're going to just do a plot point that you threw in Legends anyways in canon, why not just leave the original plot point? I mean, they could have fucking, they could have just adapted it. They could have just adapted the Legend story into into film. Like, you don't need Mark Hamill to play an older Luke Skywalker. That's the beauty of it. Like, you want Mark Hamill to play like a 40, like, you don't need Mark Hamill to play a 40-year-old Luke Skywalker. Or like a 30-year-old Luke Skywalker. Because, like, you know, as a human gets older, they fucking age. Along, like, their whole body ages with them. Basically what I'm saying here, they could have just got some guy that can act that also happens to look like Luke Skywalker a little bit. Like, that's all they needed. But instead, we got Mark Hamill, who did a great job with the shitty lines he was given. Also, I gotta make this point clear. Like, all the problems with fucking Disney, like, some people don't really realize this. It's not the actors. All the actors play their roles phenomenally, like, just phenomenal. They're phenomenal actors. I can't lie. It's not the fact that they're not getting good talent. They're getting some of the best talent you can fucking get for a movie. But when you got a guy that says, hey, instead of writing a storyboard for a trilogy, why don't we just fucking wing it, you know? Or, you know, you just fire your director mid-trilogy, and then just have some guy finish it off with some fucking bullshit. Like, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing? Like, genuinely, what are we doing? They fired J.J. Abrams. They have Rian Johnson finish the trilogy, which, big fucking mistake. Kind of like me hitting that trash can. That was actually exactly how it went, you know? As soon as Rian Johnson took over the trilogy, this shit was going to be a dumpster fire. Even before he took over the trilogy, it was already a dumpster fire. Because it's just embarrassing, really, to, like, say you're a Star Wars fan now. I mean, it was embarrassing back in the day. Because, like, oh, you're into a fucking series about space wizards and fucking ray gun blasters and shit. And some mythical thing called the, like, Force. And now it's just like what? But now if you say, it's like, oh, I love The Mandalorian. And what else? What else? Oh, they only like The Mandalorian because Baby Yoda was a fucking meme. Like, my sister hates Star Wars, but for some fucking reason, she likes Mandalorian because Baby Yoda is a fucking adorable. She hates Star Wars, but she has a fucking Baby Yoda plushie in her bedroom. Well, but, like, they only managed to make Star Wars mainstream again for one show. That's how bad they fucked it up. That is how bad they fucked this shit up. I mean, seriously. Like, they fucked it up worse than me fucking up my lines. It's really depressing. And then, like, you know, it really is just a shitty writing. Because what are we doing? Why are we writing? Like, Finn starts off, like, I was so excited when Finn was introduced as a character. A stormtrooper deserter. When I was a kid, like, as a kid, I'd never seen some shit like that. The closest thing I had to that was a clone trooper deserter in that one Clone Wars episode. But that shit didn't go anywhere. He legit fucking gets caught. And legit, the explanation was he was horny for Ventress. I'm not even making that up. Like, he was horny for Ventress. He wanted a, like, bro, he was so deprived of coochie that he decided to get some alien coochie. And you know what? I can't even blame him, because that shit was definitely bald. And it's kind of just funny, man, because the Clone Wars episode actually, like, you know, the whole time they're not thinking that it could be one of them. And it goes into like how the clones, like the episode goes into how the clones trust each other. And then shows, and again, it also adapts to the fact that the clones have individual personalities. And they all do shit. They all do like different shit. They're all different. But at the end of the day, they all trust each other so much because, you know, they're brothers. And then when you finally find out who the deserter is, I'm not going to spoil it because I don't know if anyone who hasn't seen the Clone Wars is going to watch this. I don't even know how many people are going to watch this, but fuck it. But the episode ends and, like, they're just obviously they're heartbroken that it was one of their own. And, you know, Stormtrooper Deserter has a lot more fucking intricacies than that. Because Stormtroopers, obviously, work for the fucking bad guys. They are the fucking bad guys. But they go nowhere with it. They go nowhere with it. The most we get on Finn being a deserted Stormtrooper is in Rise of Skywalker when they go back to fucking Endor. I think it was Endor. Where the second Death Star is, just to fucking show that there are other Stormtrooper deserters just chilling out on Endor. What the fuck are we doing? That's the most. That's the most we get out of it. That's the most we get out of fucking Finn being a Stormtrooper. That's the most we get. That's the most we get out of it. Just, yeah, he was a Stormtrooper, but you know, he realized that they were genocidal maniacs, and while he was committing a genocide, he left. He just left, you know. And then, you know, he has PTSD for half of a movie, and then he's cured by the power of friendship and Rey's mysterious powers that are just that strong. Like, it's fucking insane, man. It's fucking insane. If they did a midichlorian count for Rey, I promise you they'd make it higher than Anakin's, and say that she was the chosen one all along, and retcon that too. Cause that's all it is. It's just fucking retcon land here. I mean, what are we doing? Like, what is their plan? Who's gonna be the new person? Oh shit, they changed it. Who's gonna be the new person? You know, it's not gonna be Rey. Rey's gonna be Grandmaster. I mean, they have to have a new guy be an apprentice and then work his way up to knighthood. Like, are they gonna retell the prequels? Is the next sequel trilogy movie gonna be a fucking Phantom Menace prequel? Is that what it's gonna be? They replaced the shitty Dawn Park with a shitty parkour park. Are we fucking... excuse me? Alright. Definitely just need to take my leave. I play this game to skate, not to play American Ninja. Anyways, back to what I was talking about. I mean, because it seems the only thing they can do is just fucking retcon. I mean, why would I waste my time and absolutely just butt-fuckism watching butt-fuck bullshit when I could just watch something else? Like, you know, I can just watch the latest episode of One Piece, you know, rewatch an old Ghostbusters movie, rewatch any of the old Star Wars products. I mean, like, even the shit that fans were excited for and would definitely just, if they actually put an ounce of fucking, like, actual care, like, and let people who actually care about Star Wars be on the projects, besides the actors, it would have been great. Like Kenobi, I was so excited for Kenobi, bro. I was so excited. I couldn't wait for the show. The show was gonna, that shit was gonna be my fucking, like, that shit was gonna, like, that shit was gonna retcon my 13th reason. And instead, it collapsed. It fucking collapsed. You know, the show just, I mean, like the highs were good enough for me to enjoy the entire show. But when you look at the lows, you can see why some people say the show is average at best and disappointing in reality. But me, I give the show, like, I'm not gonna lie, the show for me is pretty average. I give it a 7 out of 10. It was a good watch. I loved it when it came out. I watched every episode. I wouldn't rewatch it. I'm glad we got it, but it's you know, there were some things that didn't make any sense. And you know, I guarantee some of these people, like at first I was a bit shoddy about Vader coming into the show, because I mean, you know, the whole line, I'm pretty sure nobody who was in the fucking pitch room when they were pitching the storyboard were like, I'm pretty sure none of them seen A New Hope, because what the fuck do you mean? He comes back and he says, like, he comes back, but in A New Hope he says, when I left you, I was but the learner, and now I am the master. Brother, when he sees Obi-Wan, it's been like a decade. It's been a fucking decade. You're telling me you're the fucking proclaimed chosen one. The person who is the strongest person with the Force in history, even with a fucking cyborg suit on that fucking physically and mentally impairs him. You're telling me you can't fucking... You're telling me you're still learning? You're telling me you're not a master? I'm gonna get Palpatine's the master, but like, you're telling me you're not a proper Sith Lord yet? You're still just fucking... just a make-believe, like, wannabe? You're still in Darth Maul territory? Like, it's kind of pathetic. And, you know, that's really my only gripe with the show. Just the fact that it kind of retcons that line, because, I mean, it's only, like, it's like another decade and a half before he sees him in A New Hope. But still, it wasn't too bad, because then I can just imagine, like, well, I guess, you know, there was still some shit he had to learn. You know, he was probably still perfecting his, like, custom style of not being shot to death. You know, like, there was probably still some shit he was working on. But, you know, but then it also was like, the fact is, the plot is, you know, a middle-aged man just looking after a child. I mean, why? I mean, seriously, why? I don't think Leia needed to be there. You know, the whole point that I gathered from New Hope was like, she knew about Obi-Wan from her father, and her father just told her, if you ever need something, call that guy. You know, send a message to him. He's on this desert planet. He's definitely not watching over your twin brother. You don't have a twin brother. That would be silly. You know, but I guess I wanted a more direct reason. You know, she was saved by Obi-Wan, which, by the way, I don't think, like, the fact that Obi-Wan came out of hiding, but they still weren't able to like figure out where he was hiding at the end of the show. It's kind of fucking sad. And like, the excuse is, the reason they don't know where he was at the end of the show was because the person who finds out, because one of the Inquisitors actually finds out where he is. I am going to spoil this one, because it's not even that important. Because her character just gets thrown under a fucking rug. It's like there were two stories happening in that show at once that they wanted to tell about the villains. They wanted to do a whole little Obi-Wan Anakin reunion, and then they wanted to have an original story at the same time about Obi-Wan having like I feel like the original story was Obi-Wan fights an Inquisitor, and the Inquisitor is the challenge for him because he cut himself off from the Force. It has been like 15 years since he's used the Force in an actual combat manner or like non-meditational manner. And, you know, he has PTSD and shit. And like, you know, it's been like 20 years since he used the Force in like any kind of manner that doesn't involve like combat. Well, that does involve combat. It's just depressing, man. It's like they wanted to tell a story about Obi-Wan regaining his control of the Force by having him face an Inquisitor, but then they realized, wait, we kind of like butchered the whole Inquisitor ideology thing back in Rebels when we gave him the power to fly and had them getting mollywopped by Darth Maul, who Obi-Wan, even in old age, was clearly stronger than. So, I mean, even in the Clone Wars, Obi-Wan was stronger than Maul after like their second encounter when he came back. So it's just fucking. It's just kind of annoying seeing what it's like becoming, because it's just like they don't. When they do have a promising project that isn't Andor, because apparently they didn't fuck that one up. I still haven't seen that one. I'm not going to comment on that. I don't really care about it. You know, it's not like any of the characters are going to show up in the next movie or anything. Watch me be wrong about that one. First character in the trailer is going to be the main character from Andor, and fucking like first character in that Mandalorian movie that's going to show up on screen is going to be a fucking Andor character. And then I'm going to have to watch the show. But it's kind of the fact that they just want to like give a fuck. I don't know, man. Like they want to give a big fuck you to most of the fans. And then anyone that wants to become a fan is just like, fuck you extra. Here's some shit that makes no sense unless you've seen this one-off comic from fucking 1993. Like, they just don't fucking know what they're, like, it's bullshit. It's just, they have no clue what they're doing. It's like they just got it's like they just got a bunch of random fucking, like, interns from the Marvel writers room and told them, alright, here's your shot, kid. I know you're still in film school. I know you're still learning what the fuck a proper segue is. I know you're still learning how to write a character arc, but let me tell you, you're ready. Here's one of the biggest franchises on the planet. Make something with it. Make an Oscar-worthy story, or we're gonna fucking castrate you. And I mean, they can't work under that kind of pressure. Like, no one can. I mean, like if I told you, make me a sandwich or I'm gonna castrate you, you either make me a pretty shitty sandwich or the best sandwich I ever had in my life. So imagine that, but on a scale of 100 times. They're not gonna they're gonna fail. It's fucking insane, man. It really is just fucking insane. I'm honestly just disappointed. Like, I'm really just disappointed with the fucking whole thing. And it's not even just Obi-Wan that was a disappointing show for me. Ahsoka was a really disappointing show for me. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I don't even remember if I finished the show or not. That's how forgettable the show was for me. And I, like, besides like the Clone Wars, like besides her being in like a little sliver in space-time with Anakin, that I can't really remember shit from the show besides like those little throwback Clone Wars moments. And also, like, seeing Clone Wars Ahsoka in live action, like season 1 Clone Wars Ahsoka, and they actually have like a child playing her, you kind of realize how fucked up it was that they were sending children out into war Like dead ass, she was like I think she was like max 12. No, she was like max 14. She was in the Clone Wars. And like the actor really shows that like she's legit just a fucking kid out here. Like she's thugging it out. She's a fucking kid out here on the battlefield. Like she's talking to Anakin in one of the scenes, and there's clones getting fucking blown to bits in the background. Like I'm talking like fucking like bro, I'm talking like World War II. Like I'm talking about World War II shit. Like they're getting fucking like there's shrapnel in the armor and shit. They're getting fucking absolutely banged on. Like, I mean, Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal, dunk montage banged on by the droids in their artillery. And her and Anakin are just having, like, this argument lesson moment. But, like, Anakin's really more arguing because, like, his men are dying. And she's... I honestly forgot what she was talking about. I actually forgot what they were talking about in general. I don't even remember what Anakin said. It's been, like, a couple years since I've seen that show. But it's like, it just like it, you know, it kind of plays into like how the Jedi lost their way because like they were literally sending children into war. Because, I mean, the excuse was like they were really short on Jedi, and especially since the Jedi raid on Geonosis, they were really short on Jedi because most of them died. Brutal deaths. By gun. So when they got... I mean, even when they got back to Coruscant, apparently, like, canon... I don't know where it's from, but apparently, like, they promoted a bunch of Padawans to knighthood prematurely. Which also explains why there were a bunch of weak-ass fucking Jedi back in, back in some of those Clone Wars seasons. Like Kit Fisto's apprentice, I think they prematurely put him up to knighthood. And like in the episode it kind of shows because like before he fucking gets impaled by fucking Grievous. Like before he gets absolutely banged on by Grievous. Like I mean Michael Jordan dunk contest banged on. So you already know he's getting fucked up. Like they kind of show that he still has like shit to work on. Like he still has anger problems and shit. Like Kid Fisto's over here with a smile and shit. He's chilling out, and like his former Padawan is just like over here like, I'm gonna kill Grievous. I'm gonna fuck Grievous's wife. I know she's dead. I'm gonna bang on her. I'm gonna kill Grievous, and then I'm gonna piss on Grievous's grave. And then he gets fucking pissed on. So it's like, shit. I mean, as a kid, I felt bad, but you know, I've rewatched that episode a couple times, and I'm not gonna lie, you can really see it coming. Like, it's really obvious he's gonna die. Just, by the way, Kit Fisto, greatest Jedi of all time, man. Nothing but good vibes all the time. You know, nothing but good vibes. I got on a fucking iPhone, but you know, again, like it's not even any of the actors. Like Ewan, amazing actor. Daisy Ridley, I'm not gonna lie, Daisy Ridley's acting in the sequel trilogy, it's fucking phenomenal. With some of the lines she had to read, with some of the fucking like shit they had her doing, she was amazing. I mean, they had her acting with a fucking dead person. Like rest in peace, Carrie Fisher. They used deleted scenes and unused footage from the previous 2 movies and had Daisy Ridley acting along with that. Like they just had Daisy Ridley acting with a bunch of like unused footage. So like legit every single line from Carrie Fisher is from a previous movie. Like, they legit, like, it was just cutting room floor footage. I'd rather, like, I would genuinely, like, rather have them, like, honestly. All right, so I'm recording this part a bit later, a couple hours. Dog started barking, and yeah, people just came home. But I still remember where I left off and shit. So yeah. Again, I don't like clarify. I just want to clarify. It's really strictly the writing in Star Wars. Like the acting is always like phenomenal. I don't know where they get these actors from, bro. Like they some of these actors they find off like street. I'm pretty sure like they just find some real passion project guys and girls, cause like bro, like again like I think her name's like Amanda Snellberg, like the girl who played the main character in Acolyte. I'm not gonna lie, she was acting her ass off. Like she was going crazy. But the writing was so dog shit. I mean, Jesus. Again, if the writing wasn't so dog shit, Daisy Ridley would have an Oscar too. Like no cap. But we got fucking shitty ass writing. We got them writing. We legit have them writing out Finn in the next movie basically, because a couple people are making. I think a couple people are making gay fanfic or some shit of him and Poe. I don't know the exact reasoning, but like, bro, like, are we dead? Like, they basically write him out of the entirety of Last Jedi. Like, he does nothing. He does nothing. He does nothing. Like, he doesn't show up till the final fight, and then he still pretty much does nothing. Because I'm not gonna lie, killing Phasma does nothing to the plot. The fight was kind of just like, they just kind of needed some action with the main action. So, and they kind of also forgot that he did nothing this entire movie. Like the entire movie, he just fucks around, pretty much, with Rose. He goes gambling. That happens. He goes to Space Vegas. And yeah, he goes to Space Vegas and he goes to Space Vegas to meet a space smuggler, I think. Even though they know Chewie, who was a smuggler. So I don't really know. Oh no, Code Breaker. I think that's what they called him. Code Breaker. Yeah. Again, you could probably take that guy out of the movie and replace him with like some random rebel. Number 5, but that could be the dude's name, and it wouldn't really change anything. You could just say that they use like an old fucking First Order code from Finn, which Finn would probably know some First Order codes. Like, I don't know why. I don't like it. It's kind of just really shitty writing. They really don't know what they're doing. And then like yeah, also Ahsoka was boring for the most part, besides like the Clone Wars shit. It was really just sad to see that, and you know, and that's not even no disrespect to Dave Filoni, because I know he was behind it, but just come on, man. Were they really just like? Are we sure bro hasn't lost the passion? Does bro not have the plot? Like I mean, like I don't even know. Like I don't even know why Sabine was getting Force training. That was kind of random. I mean, she's not even strong in the Force. She can like barely lift up a fucking pen. I think one of the plot points is her picking up like a fucking metal rod, like a small little metal like pen-sized rod, or some shit, something like that. I don't really know, man. Those shows are pretty like it kind of fell off. The ending of Acolyte also horrible. You know how bad your show has to be that like you have a planned season 2 and you cancel it like a week after you're done with the show? Like they canceled the second season right after they canceled the second season right after the first season finale. It was like 10 days, and then legit they announced it that they're canceling season 2 because the show was that bad. I mean, what are we doing? Like, bro, do you need me to get in that room? I'll get in the writer's room. I'll get in the writer's room, alright? I'll get rid of the cocaine. I'll get rid of the meth. All right, no more hooker parties. It's just gonna be strictly nerd shit comic books. Because clearly you guys don't know what you're doing. I mean, like Kathleen Kennedy, no, like, well, she's not even there anymore. But when she was there, like, just no more cocaine parties, no more fucking, like, just no more office birthdays. Just strictly comic book bullshit and storyboarding. Because these guys clearly didn't deserve it. I mean, they were kind of just letting them do what the fuck they want. Like watching Star Wars in fucking watching Star Wars in late 2010s was like if you gave Star Wars Theory the authority to make Star Wars content. That's what it was like. Just, I don't really know what the fuck they were doing. It was pretty bad. And not Michael Jackson bad. I mean, like I mean fucking Genghis Khan bad, bro. I mean like Napoleon coming back for another war kind of bad. That's how bad it was. Like shit was pretty fucking wild on how bad it was. And then they did Leia's death, bro. I understand Carrie Fisher died, but I'd rather she they just have Leia die off screen of like old age. Cause I don't really know what the fuck the plan was there, even in the first place. I mean, if they're gonna I'm pretty sure they were gonna kill Leia off in the movie if Carrie Fisher was alive for filming, anyways. But on to this new sequel trilogy, I don't know what the fuck their plan is. I mean, what are they gonna do? They're gonna bring back Ayla Secura next? They're gonna say that she was alive the whole time? I think Mace Windu's getting his own show. I hope they don't butcher that. Also, if that's the case, what the fuck has bro been doing the entire time? I mean, you're telling me bro heard about Luke bringing the galaxy back, and then he just doesn't give a fuck? The master of the order himself, Palpatine's daddy. You're telling me bro just didn't give a fuck that somebody else took that title from him? Bro doesn't pull up and just bro doesn't pull up, bro doesn't do anything, nothing, no hi. I mean, I'm glad he's back, but like, it also kind of brings into the point the fact that they're just kind of going into fan fiction now. Like they're just doing a bunch of fan service, bunch of fan fiction, come to like with a premiere studio budget because they have no idea what the fuck to do. I mean, it's depressing. I mean, there's shit that people would like, main fans would love, that would also like bring in new fans. Like, bro, you know how long I've wanted a fucking High Republic era movie? Like, I mean, like fucking Prime Jedi Order. Like deadass Prime Jedi Order, fucking like 500 years. Yoda's in his prime doing fucking backflips for 8 hours and shit. You know how long I've wanted that shit? But it's never gonna happen. The closest thing we got is some shitty Ubisoft game that's just not even a game. It's a fucking video game movie with QuickTime events. If I wanted to, like, it's fucking Detroit. It's fucking Detroit becomes Yoda. We got Detroit becomes Star Wars before we got fucking an actual proper High Republic mainstream introduction. Like intro. Like, bro, I can't make this shit up. These guys have no direction. Like, bro, I was so hyped when Star Wars Eclipse, I think that's the project, right? It's called Star Wars Eclipse, and it's set in the High Republic era. But I was so hyped for it. Like, I was super fucking hyped. And then it come to find out, these guys Made it a fucking quick time slop fest, bro. It's fucking quick time slop fest, bro. Just make it a movie at that point. Just make it an animated movie or a live action movie. Why are we doing this? I don't want that shit. If I'm in the High Republic, I want to explore the High Republic. You guys are missing the point of, like, bro, they're missing the fucking point. The table, the cake. They forgot the fucking baking soda. They forgot the eggs. Bro, they're making buttered biscuits and they forgot the fucking butter. Like, you're telling me I'm gonna be in fucking the High Republic, the fucking prime. But all I get is some fucking quick time events, no open exploration, no fucking... This is the one time where Ubisoft could have made an open world game, and they chose not to. Like, this is the one time. This is the one time they could have made an open world game, and they chose not to. This blows my mind. Think about it. Think about how much open world bullshit Ubisoft makes. We got Assassin's Creed, which is basically just fucking... Like, it's basically just fucking elitist Dark Souls at this point. The one time they could have made an open world game, or a fucking, like, MMO. Like, the one time they could have done that with a fucking game, and they chose not to. The one time. Like, we didn't need that shit for fucking... Like, the one time they could have made another Watch Dogs Assassin's Creed open world game, and they just chose to say, fuck it, quick time events, we're just gonna spam that throughout the entire game, cutscene galore. Bro, get the fuck out of here, man. Thing is, like, I'll probably watch people play it. I'm definitely not gonna fucking play it. I mean, bro, I know people say, like, Heavy Rain is one of the best, like, quick time event games, but I couldn't finish it. It's just not engaging enough. I mean, bro, like, I'm legit. I'm legit just fucking around. Detroit Become Human was only fun for me because, like, it was legit mainly because of the amount of, like, bullshit and how goofy every interaction could be, bro. Like Connor fucking buying prostitutes with Hank's card. That was fucking ridiculous. And another shit like that in Heavy Rain, but I did not make it to that shit because the game was just, I don't know, it was too slow paced for me. This is not a diss to Heavy Rain, you know. Like, I could tell the people behind it loved it. Starting to get off topic a bit. Let's go back to Star Wars. Heavy Rain was, like, I could tell the game had love behind it, unlike a couple of soulless projects. Looking at 2015 Battlefront, specifically. It really is just... It's sad to see what, like, my childhood fucking... Like, Clone Wars was, like, one of the first cartoons I watched as a kid. And I loved Star Wars ever since then. Like... And they fucking butchered it. They fucking butchered it. It's not even chopped and screwed, bro. It's fucking wood chipped, burnt, and then fucking frozen. They froze the ashes. Why? I don't know. Maybe they plan to drink them in like a milkshake or some shit. Make a smoothie with it. I don't fucking know. But like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck. I really don't know what the fuck they were on. I mean, what do you mean? I think, like, the main thing about Rey, they were, like, trying to hide behind was that they were trying to introduce more strong women to Star Wars. Which there's no problem with that. Like, the concept of Rey, I loved before Rise of Skywalker. The concept of Rey before Rise of Skywalker is a great concept. It's a great fucking concept. Her character's a great fucking concept. A nobody. Like, not like, it's not even like how we found out about like Luke being Anakin's son. Like, just have her be a complete nobody. Her parents actually ended up selling, like, it would be just a fitting, like, a lot more fitting of a story. Her parents sold her fucking drug money, alcohol money, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And then it turns out she's super strong in the Force. That would have been fucking awesome! Saying it out loud, that would have been fucking awesome! Like, she comes from the fucking butt-fuck worst place possible. And then becomes a fucking, like, bro, I'm just thinking about this shit. It would have been fucking awesome. But no, we're doing fucking bloodlines now. What the fuck? Bro, this shit has never been about bloodlines. Well, at least the Force part. The Force part wasn't really about bloodlines. The Force was kind of just like its own thing. They kind of just picked anybody at random. Like if you wanted to be super strong in the Force, it was like a little card pool, you know. The only one that like wasn't really a card pool was the Force. I mean, not the Force. Fuck. The only one that wasn't really a card pool was Anakin. He was created by the Force on purpose. But fucking, you know, we gotta have the bloodline. She's the granddaughter of the like third or second strongest guy to ever live. You know, it's just Palpatine glaze. And bro's not like, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Compared to a lot of like, if you read any like, not even read, if you look at any like top 10 list of you look at any top 10 list of like Star Wars Sith Lords, like top 10 strongest Sith Lords, Palpatine's number one, and it's because of this fucking movie. Bro, like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, bro, it's really just pissing me off. Like, it's just Palpatine glaze. What the fuck do you mean he comes back somehow? Never get explained. Doesn't elaborate. No hints to it. Just like no direct hint to it. No direct hint. Just oh, well, you know, he's in this dark fucking ritual cave planet that's evil and surrounded by lightning. It doesn't exist on any maps. He's been here the whole time since Return of the Jedi, and yeah. He also has like 1 million cult followers. Doesn't get explained on where they came from. Just that they exist, you know. Doesn't get explained where the doesn't get explained on where the fuck he even learned how to do this shit. Well, actually, that is explained. You know, the whole Darth Plagueis thing. That's it. Like, they don't explain anything on how, like, the actual process on how he gained his fucking powers. Not his powers, but his life back. They don't explain the actual process on how it occurs. It's just, here's a couple of IV bags, a couple of space IV bags, you know, some tubes, some fucking cloning pods. That's it. That's all you get. That's all you fucking get. You gotta make it up from here. Everything else, that's your job, buddy. You gotta put the pieces together. You know, did we steal the entire idea from Legends continuity? Yeah. Did we adapt it properly? Probably not. But who gives a fuck? Made $1 billion. And that's also another problem. It's just the fans. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, bro. If you were like being a racist to like if you were being racist to any of the actors because they were acting and like actually showing like, I'm not gonna lie. The one thing I can't say is that none of the actors cared. They didn't care. I can't say none of the actors didn't care. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I can't say that. Every actor I've seen on a Star Wars project cared. They all cared. It was fucking. They all cared. Like. They all cared about the product, man. They all cared about what they were working on. A lot of them were fucking fans of it. Like fucking John Boyega, Bodega Cat, Carl Anthony Towns. But oh yeah, fucking John Boyega. I think it's Boyega. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like I don't really have a laptop to my side or anything. I'm kind of just fucking, I'm freeballing it right now. I think that's his name. But yeah, bro fucking loves Star Wars. You can tell. I mean, bro's acting his fucking ass off in these movies. It's fucking amazing. It's literally just it's just the writing. It's just the writing, and it's not even like it's George Lucas cheesy, corny, like bad writing. It's just fucking bad writing in general. Like, I'm no fucking film critic. I'm no fucking screenwriter. But, you know, not explaining the process of how, you know, the series' most big, bad, important villain comes back to life, and just chalking it up to, well, you know, in this movie, he did say that he learned this power. You know, he did say that, you know. Now, you know, maybe he could have been telling the truth. He could have been telling the truth. Maybe he was telling the truth the entire time. Maybe he wasn't lying to Anakin, and he actually did know the power to cheat death. Well, it was bullshit. The entire thing was bullshit. They love making bullshit, man. It kind of just depresses me, you know. But it wouldn't be the first time a franchise just told me to go fuck myself. There was once upon a time when I had a franchise that did not try to fuck me in the back. Looking at you, Hasbro. But you know, instead we got Disney just fucking shoving bullshit, you know. Shitty writing after shitty writing. We got Finn getting a love interest that isn't his love interest by the end of the movie. I mean, not even by the end of the movie. Like, we got Finn that gets a love interest in one movie, and then in the next movie, she's not a love interest anymore. They're just friends. And then he also gets another pseudo, like, I think he gets, like, not even a pseudo love interest. Like, it's kind of weird because they made Rose a love interest just for the entire next movie to just signal the fact that it would be Rey as a love interest or something. I don't even know, bro. The writing is so bad that I don't even think that they meant to make Rey a love interest for Finn by the end of Rise of Skywalker because of the whole fucking Kylo thing. But I don't know, because the entire movie they're like hinting towards Finn being force sensitive, and it's just like they don't do anything with it. He's just constantly hinting. He doesn't help in the final fight. He doesn't like he doesn't help in the final fight against Palpatine. Like, he's not there with her. It's her and Kylo, because yeah, that they decided to do that thing instead. So again, it's basically just what would happen if we gave the Star Wars Theory YouTube channel the fucking budget of a small country to make a movie. So, you know, pretty interesting. Pretty interesting that they went the fanfic route, then went the fucking Star Wars Theory route, and then just had them fucking kiss at the end. Also, I wasn't really fucking with that, because, like, bro, like, it kind of comes out of nowhere. Like, what the fuck do you mean? You've been trying to kill this girl for 3 movies. You've been trying to kill this girl for 2 movies. You've been trying to kill her for like 90% of this one. And then out of nowhere, you're gonna fucking kiss her. Oh yeah, and when they kiss, she's dead. By the way, should probably mention that. Like and it's not like, oh, like she's dying, like she's almost dead. No, she's fucking dead. She doesn't have a pulse. She doesn't have a pulse. She's legit just dead, cold. There's no life in her eyes. There's no, you know, her limbs are like fucking, like they're puppet dead. They're like she's a cold corpse. All right. Fucking, like she's in the dirt, bro. She's legit in the dirt, just dead after the fight. And this fucker over here just fucking kisses her, and then she comes back to life on some fucking Sleeping Beauty shit. And then it's fucking ridiculous. And then Kylo, while bringing her back to life, he ends up killing himself. What? That's just fucking ridiculous. I mean, I don't even. I don't know, man. It's just really bad writing, bro. Like like it's not even like you can defend it. It's just bad. It's just bad writing, honestly. And I really feel for the actors, because like they got like hella blame for shit they had no control over. Like you don't think Mark Hamill wanted to make some changes to the Luke Skywalker art? Like, you really don't think Mark Hamill wanted to say, hey, how about we don't do this to this character and fucking butcher them? And butcher what George did for them in, like, one of the previous 2 trilogies? And, you know, and they were just like, you know what, Mark? That's a great idea. Matter of fact, why don't we do that idea in your fucking dreams? Get out of here. Alright? We'll call you when we need you to act out your roles. Alright? Like we'll call you when we need you to act some lines for us, alright? We'll call you when we need you on the camera, alright? Alright, Mark? We'll call you when we need you to sell the latest movie or pull up to a fan expo. Till then, go back to doing cameos as Luke Skywalker and the Joker. Get the fuck out of here, Mark. Alright? The fuck do you think you are? This isn't a story about Luke Skywalker anymore. This is a story about our latest Disney princess. Alright? This is Star Wars Cinderella. This is Star Wars Sleeping Beauty. With Daisy Ridley acting her ass off to our shitty scripts that we made on a cocaine high. Like, I truly think that they were just fucking on... Like, bro, they had to be on, like some of these guys had to be on fucking ecstasy or some shit. You know? I don't know what the fuck they were writing. I don't know who was in charge. Like, I don't know if Disney said that you have to put certain shit in the fucking script. Like, I really don't know. But it was pretty fucking horrible. I didn't even know this, but apparently Kathleen Kennedy was George Lucas's ex-wife. So, definitely not a conflict of interest when you're making a little, yeah, definitely not a conflict of interest. You're making a fucking sequel trilogy to, your ex's most prized possession. I mean, literally, it was his. I mean, he gave it up for like fucking, what was it, like $5 billion, $10 billion? So, you know. I mean, I don't even care if they broke. Like, it's not even if they broke up on good terms or not. It's mainly just like it's still just a conflict of interest. Like, that's like if she had a book series or a TV series, and then like when like she gave up the rights to it to like NBC, and then NBC puts George Lucas in charge of said series. Like, what? Huh? You did what? With who? Oh man, well, tickle my feet and call me daddy. Call me mommy. Call me your fucking granny. I don't give a fuck. What did you just do? You did what? I mean, are we serious? Call me fucking Batman the way I'm about to beat your ass or some shit. What do you mean you gave it to that person? Yo, call me John Wick the way I'm about to fucking kill you. Like, this shit doesn't make any sense. Just fucking, you know? No, it's like if, that's like if LeBron James gave up. That's like if LeBron James had Skip Bayless design his next shoe. Like, what do you mean? Like that's like if, like, and I get, and I, like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, bro, that's like having like, bro, that's like having fucking. I can't even make another analogy, just on how stupid it was. It was like having Aisha Curry. Actually, no, that one's too personal. That one's a bit, I'm not gonna, like, you know, that's just messed up. We're gonna leave Aisha Curry out of this for now. You know, I'll leave that to Flight. But this shit is ridiculous. Oh, I don't know what's up with Star Wars. I mean, they've done some good things, you know, like The Mandalorian. I do enjoy that show. That's like the only good show they have that isn't fucking animated. The Bad Batch was cool for a while. Tales of the Jedi was fun. It was like a nice little return. I like how they explained what the fuck happened to Yaddle. Always wonder what happened to her, you know. I mean, she's in one movie, and then the next movie she's just gone permanently. Never comes back. No mention of it. Just gone. That's like a nice little tie-in, nice little bow tie on the end of that, you know. Nice little bow tie. Nice little ending to that story. And then there, you know, and also the Ahsoka training was cool. That was really cool. I really liked that. That was fun. Watching Ahsoka train. Like that, especially that section where it's like, I think it was I forgot. I want to say it was Jesse, but I think it was Deno. It might have been Jesse, but the stormtrooper that hit her with the shot, like he shocked her like real bad. Bro, probably like the Sorry Commander scene. That scene's funny. I like that scene. That was a good scene. You know. Like, there's some good things, but it's just like, you know, they'll release something like Tales of the Jedi, or Andor, or Mandalorian, or Kenobi. You know, even for all the devices, I still do think it, you know, it's still an enjoyable show, unless you're like fucking, unless you're like one of those fucking like film elitists. I think that the show has to perfectly exist. You know, the type of guy that takes CinemaSins for every word they say. But for every show that that's like Tales of the Jedi or Mandalorian, you get the Book of Boba Fett. I mean, what even was that show? Can somebody please explain to me what the point of that show? The Book of Boba Fett has to be the most boring shit I've seen. Not even in just Star Wars. In fucking, in any kind of in any franchise, bro. Like that's just like top 3 most boring fucking shows I've ever fucking watched in my life. I mean, what even is the plot? He becomes a fucking mayor of Mos Eisley? What? I mean, half the show he's doing nothing. And I know this because I only got through half the fucking show. The first 2 episodes are legit just him walking through a desert, having flashbacks every time he passes out. Like, he meets some fucking Tusken Raiders. I think the Tusken Raiders end up dying or some shit. And then he has, and then he just has fucking, no, they don't even end up dying. He legit just leaves them And then he stumbles upon Mos Eisley and shit. Just says, yeah, I'm the boss now. I'm the big bad boss of Mos Eisley. I'm gonna bring this shit back to the glory days, boys. No worries. And then he's just walking around like a bunch of desert towns and shit. Oh, he also occasionally has flashbacks back to the Tusken Raiders. Yeah, because if you know, you don't understand what they're saying, you know, but you still have flashbacks to them. It's not like, you know, you don't know, you know, still got flashbacks to them. You don't, you know, they show up for like an episode and then they get their own flashbacks, even though, you know, you kind of saw them. You're like, you were there for it. Like, it's not even like they do it at the end of the show. They'll do the flashback like an episode after, or a fucking episode after that. Like, you'll get a flashback in episode 3, and then in episode 5, there's another flashback to the same thing. And that's one thing I really fucking hate, bro. See, that's that One Piece fucking Dressrosa bullshit. They just keep showing. Like, I hate when shows do that. They just show the same fucking flashback. And like, it could be like a different scene, but it has the same fucking message. Like, oh, thank you. You're nice to me. Thank you. And then the next episode, it's them in a different scene. It's a different scene, but the message is still the same. Oh, thank you for being so nice to me. But it's not. It's not in a creative way. It's just in the same bullshit way. They just don't know what the fuck they're doing, bro. Clone Wars Season 7 was also really good, bro. Like, bro, I can't even lie. That shit was fucking banger, bro. I watched every fucking episode. That shit was... Oh, man. That must have been like the last good shit Dave Filoni had left in his system. Just... Also, the fucking Darth Maul voice actor, I think he's doing some shit now. I don't know, I hope he is. Cause bro, I ain't gonna lie. Bro, they need to put bro on a project. Bro knows what the fuck he's doing. That guy knows his shit. I'm not even gonna lie. That guy, the guy that voices Darth Maul, he knows his shit. I can't even cap. He knows his shit. He knows his shit. He knows his shit, man. He knows his shit like a fucking... Like, he knows his shit like a monkey at the zoo, man. He knows his shit like a fucking wild gorilla. Like... That dude knows his shit, man. That dude knows his shit. Like a gorilla looking at a fucking... Like a gorilla looking at somebody through glass, man. He knows his fucking shit, man. You know? It's really it's amazing how he knows his shit, man. You know, I could go on and on about it if he knows his shit, but you already know that he knows his shit. All right, let me stop focusing on that a lot. But yeah, you know, seen a couple clips of bro, like bro's voicing Star Killer, and they were like, "Oh, why are you so like?" I'm not even gonna reenact the clip, bro. Just go watch this. Just go look it up. Him like doing like him talking about how he did his casting call for The Force Unleashed. Sorry, it's on the tip of my tongue there. Pause, no Diddy. That might be a topic. Because I'm not gonna lie, bro. I didn't even realize it. A bit off topic, but Diddy was everywhere in the 2010s, man. Like, I didn't realize how everywhere bro was. Like, bro really was everywhere in the 2010s. Bro, Diddy was at back-to-back WrestleManias. I don't even fucking like, bro. That's like the most random Diddy appearance possible. Back-to-back WrestleManias. What the fuck is Diddy doing at WrestleMania? Then again, watching grown men wrestle in size probably does turn him on. You know. Bro probably saw The Rock in a Speedo and bit his lip on instinct. know, I really do hope they clutch in though. Hope they get some like people that love Star Wars on this sequel trilogy. Maybe they can. I mean, it's hard to it's hard to write off a bad. It's hard to write a good story off of bad writing. You know, like if these writers are like really good, it's gonna be like a fucking. It's gonna be like if Shakespeare was writing off of a fucking 4-year-old's like imaginary comic book. That makes sense. It's gonna be like it's dead ass gonna be like if fucking Christopher Nolan was writing off of like 4-year-old me's made up comic book about the fucking Ice King fighting a dragon or some shit, some bullshit like that. Anyways, yeah, I really do hope. I got faith. You know, I think Mandalorian's probably gonna be all right. I don't really think Mandalorian deserves like a whole fucking motion picture. You know, I don't really think that I don't really think that part was necessary. I think we could have just left it at oh hey, getting a season 4. Also, again to the Book of Boba Fett, I just remembered, legit midway through Book of Boba Fett, it legit just becomes the Mandalorian. I can't even make this up. It legit, one of the episodes doesn't start with Boba. It starts with the Mandalorian on the planet that Luke Skywalker is training Grogu, Baby Yoda. What are we doing? This is exactly how I reacted. This is exactly what it was like when I seen this. That was my reaction. I fell down a flight of steps when I read it. I mean, like, what are we doing? When I read the fucking description, when I fucking seen the clip posted on Instagram, like, that was dead ass my reaction. Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett was dead ass just the Mandalorian. Like it becomes the Mandalorian for like 2 episodes, then the Mandalorian helps him out. Like he owes him a favor. Just like he just helps him out just because like they're bros and shit, you know. He just decides to help him out, just to like, you know, have him just a little, you know, well shit, I got time to kill, you know. I got time to kill, you know. The 50-year-old baby that's my best friend is kind of deciding if he wants to stick around with the space wizard that saved the universe. So, yeah. I got time to kill. But I'd rather just be like, you know, I'm actually tired of skating here. I don't know why I keep coming back here. But I'd rather just be like, I would genuinely rather have it be the Mandalorian, Grogu, rather than the sequel trilogy. Just make it about them. I do think that what they're just gonna end up doing. I mean, I think they already did it in Mandalorian. Fucking Grogu just chooses to be with Jin is his name. I think his name is Jin or Jin or John. I haven't seen the show in forever, bro. I really don't remember bro's name. Like, bro, there's you can't even like don't try to front me on this, man. I just haven't seen the show in a while. I also haven't fucking consumed a lot of content. I'd rather not. What the fuck is this part? This is that bullshit, bro. This is that fucking bullshit. They be releasing these bullshit parks and then wonder why nobody uses the community parks. Bro, they be like, you're releasing a bunch of bullshit. Who the fuck wants to skate on that? But, you know, because like, I think they wanted Baby Yoda to fucking go with Luke, but then they realized, oh shit, we have Kylo burn down the entire fucking order off screen after Luke tries to kill him. We can't do that. The fans are gonna hate us again. and they already hate us. So like the whole thing of them having with fucking Mando is just so they don't get just so like they don't have to fucking get rid of Baby Yoda. Because like the idea that Baby Yoda is dead in the sequel trilogy, bro's gonna show up. I'm not even gonna cap. Baby Yoda's gonna fucking show up in the new sequel trilogy. I'm fucking banking on it. I bet my fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 quarters on it, bro. I bet my $2 and quarters on it, bro. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna fucking happen. He's gonna show up. I can read this like a fucking book, all right? Because you know what? I'll tell you one thing. I'm in the script room right now, all right? That's right. I brought the P5 into the fucking Lucasfilm writer's room. I'm at the headquarters. I'm in this bitch, all right? I got the papers written right now. But like, this shit is bogus, bro. It's fucking bogus.